Stop trying to time the market. This is what the data actually says. What if I told you the biggest reason people aren't buying or selling right now has nothing to do with money and everything to do with misinformation? Between nonstop headlines, rate predictions, and social media experts, many people feel frozen. And the biggest mistake I'm seeing is people trying to time the market instead of making smart data-driven decisions. Hey future homeowners, I'm John Warner with Mortgage and Credit Pro, licensed in Oregon, Washington, and Arizona. Today, we're going to talk about what the data actually says about interest rates, home prices, and inventory, and why waiting for the perfect time often costs more than it saves. Let's start with interest rates, as this is the top reason people say they're waiting. I hear it every day. I'm waiting for rates to drop. Here's the part that most people don't realize. The average mortgage rate since the early 70s is about 7.1%. Rates in the 70s averaged close to 9%. In the 80s, they were close to 12%. Even in the 90s, rates were near 8%. The 2010s, when rates were in the 3s and 4s, were an exception, not the rule. Those years were driven by financial crisis and emergency policies. They're not coming back anytime soon. Another important point, the Federal Reserve does not control 30-year mortgage rates. The Feds control short-term lending. Mortgage rates are driven by the bond market, inflation, and inventory confidence. So waiting for the Feds to cut does not guarantee lower mortgage rates. Now let's talk about home prices. Many buyers say, I'm waiting for the prices to come down. The data here is very clear. Since the 1940s, home prices have risen 73 times and fallen only 5 times over the last 5 years alone. Values increased by 40%. Prices don't usually crash. They pause, slow down, or grow at a smaller pace. Waiting for a big drop is hope-based strategy, not data-based. And while someone waits, prices often continue creeping up, even if rates change. Next, let's talk about inventory. Inventory has been tight for years, not months. But here's the twist. Today's buyers actually have an advantage we haven't seen in a long time. Sellers are negotiating again. Seller pay closing costs are back. Price reductions are happening. 4 years ago, buyers had to waive inspections and overbid just to compete. Today, buyers can protect themselves and still win. That matters. So what does this all mean? It means trying to time the market is emotional. Making a move with real data, flexibility, and options is strategic. You don't need perfect timing. You need a plan. And remember, you can always refinance later if rates improve. But you can't retime time if prices rise or competition returns. Buying or selling should be about your life, your numbers, and your goals, not headlines. If you want to look at real numbers for your situation, whether that's buying, selling, or planning ahead, I'm happy to help you run the data and talk you through options. No pressure, just clarity. If this video helped you, hit the like button, subscribe for more simple mortgage guidance, and share it with someone who's been stuck waiting. I'm John Warner with Mortgage and Credit Pro, and I'll see you in the next video.